Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on the one I love to hate, Sundial Growers. I've talked about them numerous times here on the channel. Gotten some bad comments because I badmouthed them a couple times, but you can see I still hold this POS and what I'm down. Almost tempting to buy some more and drop that down a little bit more, but I'm still waiting to decide. This is Sundial Growers, ticker SNDL. You can see what they've done over the last year. It's still up 11.78%, but I wish I would have sold out there on February 10th along with every other MJ play, and then it's just been coming down ever since then. Still been trying to break that dollar. It hasn't been above $1 price since right about in here somewhere since June. I'm afraid this one's going to get delisted, so that's the next problem with this one. But you can see I'm down over 46%. I could probably buy, I don't know, 40 or 50 shares or so and see what that would do to my cost basis. I haven't quite decided yet, but in the past 3 months, down over 22%. In the last month, it's down over 31%. In the last week, down 6.7%. And here's a look at today. So I don't know if it'll go much lower or not. But if you don't know what this one is, it's in the MJ. It's a distribution of flower, pre-rolls, and vapes. Been around since 2006. 39 million shares. And 86 million shares on the average, being traded at $1.15 billion market cap, 52-week low of 42 cents and a high of 3.96. Here's a look at their next earnings coming up in March, so we'll see what happens then. I haven't bought any in here. Well, that's funny, I bought it on 420. I think everything was up at that point. 84 cents, 85 cents, and you can see it's dropped since then. So over here on Bing, currently showing as a hold, and I got some information that just came out here in the last day or two. So now near 56 cents. A daily chart shows downtrend on a 20-day basis, and we just kind of went over that. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through some of this information. Moving average on a high hourly time frame suggests a bearishness in price, as 20, 50, 100, and 200 are all in bearish alignment. The technical outlook on the daily chart, we kind of already went over that as well. So again, just going to scroll through the rest of that. Why Sundial Growers Incorporated is a good choice for investors after a new price target of 79 cents. If I can knock my cost basis down, that might be worth it, but we'll just have to wait and see. If I do that, I'll make another video. So Sundial plunged 1 cent during the normal trading session on Friday and reaching a high of 60 cents during the day, while it closed the day at 59 cents. The company report on 12/9/2021. Proxy advisory firm recommended all kind of shares for the proposed plan of arrangement with Sundial Growers Incorporated. All kind of shareholders who have questions about arrangement or need assistance with voting, there's your phone number. And just going to scroll through the rest of this information. The market cap on Sundial is $1.26 billion with a 2.05 billion shares outstanding and 2.04 billion shares in the current float. So, and here's what leading market gurus have to say about Sundial Growers. Based on careful and fact-based analysts, the current consensus on the target Sundial shares at 79 cents per share. Analyst on target price performance of stocks is usually carefully studied by market experts. Consensus on the Sundial stock is recommended to set at 3.20. And there kind of goes over some ratings. We'll go more in depth on that later in the video. Future outlook and stock price performance for Sundial Growers Incorporated. Here's kind of a look at the 52-week low of 42 cents, which indicates a recent value has risen by an impressive 25% since then. We note Sundial Growers' average daily trading volume is at a 3-month average coming in to 111.75 million. Here it kind of goes over some of the trade information. Sundial estimates and forecasts. Gain 100% in revenue this quarter, and will report an increase of 100% in the next quarter. So a lot of these, they're just a long-term hold for me. I just continue to hold them, and hopefully someday they will be legal on the federal level, and then I would assume all these would go up, and we will see when that will happen. So this goes over to stock reduces minus 1.35%, but it may still be worthwhile to invest in, especially at these prices. I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, but this is kind of the price that I first got into Sundial, and shouldn't have bought any more, and then I'd probably just be break even more or less. Closed lower on Tuesday, December 14, closing at 56, minus 1.35% lower than the previous close. And it just keeps going down like a lot of other MJ stocks. Sundial Growers is still a show me stock despite a strong third quarter. This is dated on the 14th. So the MJ company has flown under the radar before its meme stock rally this year. Canadian MJ producer took advantage of the wild swings in the market to strengthen its balance sheet and change the negative sentiment around the stock. Thanks to the massive cash infusion, Sundial stock is trading at a market capitalization inflated by sheer size of its balance sheet. Nevertheless, despite the recent positives, it remains a show-me story. The stock rallied impressively after posting strong third quarter results and a share buyback program. The stock almost touched the $1 mark on November 12th after posting a 28% gain for the day. Strong third quarter. It also includes sales revenues from Spirit Leaf and its franchises. Moreover, cultivation revenues amounted to 8.2 million in Canadian, while retail revenues equaled cash Canadian 6.1 million. Additionally, Spirit Leaf sales attribute to the company amounted to 33.5 million in Canadian. This kind of goes over some of Alcana's sales are included in the deal. And so like I said, I've talked about numerous MJ stocks here on the channel. I have quite a few of them and just continue to hold. This kind of goes over their road ahead with the Nova MJ major boost for its financials, Alcana and colossal footprint in Alberta, Canada with 171 retail liquor outlets. And that in itself is going to be huge with these liquor outlets, and when they do the CBD infused liquor and so on. Another favorite stock that I like to cover is High Tide, ticker HITI. You can find that in the library as well. I'll try to link that in the description as well for you. Moving on over here to Reddit. Everyone supports MJ legalization. Any moment now it will be legal across the states, inspiring the rest of the world to do the same. Weed stocks will fly. Tilray Sundial, let's go. So again, that's why I'm in these for the long term, and they got to go up at some point. It's got to be legal on the federal level at some point, whether it be in this administration or the next. So may as well just get it done and be done with it, and move on to more
important issues. It is an important issue to get it legalized, but the government has so many other things to look at. That's what I'm thinking. So just get it done and legalized and tax it. So everybody's happy. The stock price goes up. People can buy their products if they choose. Tax it. You get the revenue from the tax, and it's just a big circle. So currently at 56 cents, low of 42, high of 396, with a $621 million market cap. A lot more bears on this. Shorts are really trying, aren't they? Yes, this is one shorted one, so that's another bad thing about it. So right there you go. Over here on tip ranks, currently at 56 cents, showing as a hold, 58% upside to 89 cents. I'd be happy with that right now, so I would like to dollar cost average in, so there's your dip, and there it's starting to go up again, so we'll just have to see on this one. But if you have Sundial, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you want to share, and any other MJ plays you want me to take a look at and do a video on it. I'd be happy to take a look at that. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.